Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. Here's a time-lapse of the physical healing process. This squirrel wanted to bury his nuts in this girl's hair. This person thought turning on their computer was too boring, so they made it a little more interesting.
El loco del Bienve.
You can physically see blood pulsing through the body of this microscopic worm. These kids made some glow stick costumes when something a little awkward happened. This is a spotted-tailed quoll. It might look like a rodent, but it's actually a marsupial, and it loves to eat small animals like birds. Here's a new smart way to go longboarding up a hill. This person found some water that was right in the middle of transitioning into ice. This cat tried squeezing through a tiny hole in this chair. Here's a deer that loves eating bananas. This person can take their nose and push it to make it completely flat.
Merry Christmas, Nigel. You want a donut? Help yourself. Nice.
Oh, hey, this is my face 5 minutes after being outside in Minnesota. This is my face 15 minutes after being outside in Minnesota. This is my face an hour after being outside in Minnesota. This is my face 2 hours after being outside in Minnesota. Oh, I'm going in.
Here's a dog that looks like Baby Yoda.
Are you rocking the oversized look, mate? Are you rocking the oversized look, mate?
This cat had to go on a trip to the vet.
Hello? Hello? I hear you. Stop.
This person works on a cargo ship and makes time lapses of his travels around the world. This person bought an old plane, put it in the middle of a forest, and decided to make it his home. He has a bed, a kitchen, and whatever he would possibly need to survive on a plane.
The chute!
A few days ago, a swarm of monkeys took over the streets of a city in Thailand. This is what happens when two bobcats run into each other in a forest. This woman was being bothered by a creepy man, so she ran over to this live streamer and pretended that he was her friend.
I'm sorry. With my friend.
Hi. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Good to see you.
yeah.
It's alright. Have a good night, man.
Hi.
See you.
Where from?
Australia.
It's okay?
Yeah, fine. See you, man.
Okay. See ya.
Have a good night.
Eventually the man left and she thanked him for helping her.
Are you in danger?
Yes, pretty ginger.
Really?
Here's a dog that only has 2 legs but doesn't seem too bothered about it. This guy went into a coffee shop and started levitating a napkin. This is what it would be like if humans behaved like dogs. This guy figured out the best way to eat spaghetti.
Beach crawling around the fort.
This is a water bear, and it's a microscopic animal. What's so interesting about this creature is that it's been around for about 500 million years. During that time, they have survived 5 mass extinctions throughout Earth's history. They also have the ability to live without food or water for more than 30 years. This teacher is holding a regular jar filled with water. Because of water surface tension and air pressure, the water does not fall out of the jar when she removes the cover.
In all directions, but pushing upwards to hold the liquid in, right?
Yes.
And if I take this off, what should happen?
Pushing up the water.
Should come out, but
That's not fair.
Witchcraft. What is this?
John, no, Gabby move, Jonathan move.
Yeah, okay.
Move for a second.
He's taking a. That's not okay. And why is it?
This person created a strawberry that screams whenever you cut into it. This baby elephant was found incredibly weak and unable to stand up. The closest elephant hospital was over 6 hours away, so the baby had to go for a ride in a helicopter. After a few days of care, the elephant is now happy and healthy. These firefighters rescued a baby deer that got stuck in a sewer drain.
Well done, guys.
My dad and I like to feed the squirrels that live by our house. They usually shove their faces up against the glass door until somebody feeds them.
Hi. Come on. Come on. Come on.
About once every 7 years, there's a nature path in Brazil that gets completely submerged underwater from heavy rainfall. This person stole a credit card and tried to buy a drink from the store with a police officer standing right behind him. When the card was declined, the suspect was immediately arrested. A microburst in Nevada dumped a ton of water in just a few minutes. This person made a platform game that uses objects from around the room. I'm sure by now everyone has seen those videos about how ramen noodles can fix anything. So now potholes are being fixed in roads using the same idea, except they're using plastic instead of noodles. A photographer recorded the incredible beauty of the Northern Lights. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a 1.6 million square kilometer area that has been around since the 1970s. This simulation shows how this patch of plastic formed over the years. The good news is that this patch has gotten smaller. This company developed the ability to bring famous people back to life. They only need one single picture of someone in order to place it on the face of a person who's alive today. What's interesting is that you could probably take a picture of a deceased friend or relative and make them come back to life by making a new fake memory. In case you didn't know, this is what a koala bear sounds like.
Water. Mila, say water.
This robot was designed to make traffic stops safer for both police officers and citizens. Every year, thousands of police officers and citizens get involved in physical altercations. The hope is that this robot will limit the number of potential incidents. These people cut a giant circle in the ice just to spin it around.
So they're holding on to my loofah, which they shouldn't have, and Molson fell asleep.
This is called mitosis, which is when a cell splits in half, and this is what's happening in your body right now. This guy set his own parachute on fire and then deployed another parachute a few seconds later. This person designed a super realistic Iron Man mask.
Open the mask. Close the mask. Start system.
This bridge in China had to be shut down after it started waving up and down due to windy conditions. Here's a cat that likes to eat leafy greens.
She doesn't want the hot dog. She doesn't want the cheese. She wants the spinach. See?
This is what baby jellyfish look like under a microscope. Here's the transparent cube with different colors on each side that allows you to mix the colors when you place the cube at a certain angle.
So nothing spectacular, but if you start looking at this cube from different angles, the light that goes through the cube starts to mix based on the foil color, and you get colors like green and orange.
This guy made a burger and ate a bee on accident.
I cooked the hamburger, and I was eating it, and I was almost done with my first one, and I felt this pain on my tongue, and so I went to the bathroom, and I opened my mouth, and there was a bee on it, and it stung my tongue, and I don't know how to get the swelling down, so somebody please help me.
He later got some treatment, and the swelling got smaller. This guy went to a bar and ordered glasses of water for women that he liked.
The gentleman over there got this for you.
A water? What is this?
Water.
Nice.
Cheers.
Thank you.
All of these fans lined up along the tracks to wait for the Harry Potter train to pass by. Unfortunately, a regular commuter train was coming by at the same time and blocked their view.
I swear to God. Oh my God. We're going to see if we can see up here.
This guy can jump really, really high. This family was afraid of being buried alive when they died, so they made a grave with handles on the inside that opened to the outside. When they died, they were also buried with some food and water. They also made an air vent at the top that would give them air to breathe if they ever woke up. Here's an incredible drone shot of Italy's countryside. This person found out that a goldfish cracker fits perfectly in her ear. This is the decellularization process of a spinach leaf. Scientists are removing the cells from this leaf so that all that remains is the scaffold. This isn't blood, it's just red dye to simulate what blood would look like going through the veins of this leaf. The next step would be to fill the leaf with cells of a different organism. Scientists believe it will soon be possible to grow anything from animal meat to a human heart using this method.
Look at this lizard, man. Look at him. Let's go, come on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
This lizard thought this person was a predator, so it purposely detached its tail from its body. It's a defense mechanism the lizard uses that's completely harmless, and the tail will grow back in a few months.
Toby!
Ow! Jaden has $1 bill, 1 quarter, and 2 pennies. How much money does he have? Jaden broke.
This person was caught fixing the wing of this commercial airplane using duct tape and a credit card to smooth it out.
He came in here using
What did he say?
He was like, no, it extends out too far. And
I think it should be okay. He's using like a credit card to like...
The good news is that the plane did take off without any issues. There's a company that can build a pool that can appear and disappear at the push of a button. This YouTuber wanted to see if he could play video games on his calculator while having it be powered entirely by potatoes.
No batteries, only wires. The wires plug into these. Right back into the action. Okay. I can't believe it. This is Doom running on potatoes.
This mama bear was hunting for fish in this river when she saw both of her cubs go right over the falls. She swam after them and helped get them to safety. This is an anhydroagate, which is basically just a rock that has water that's been trapped inside for millions of years. This cat just got a brand new automatic litter box. This person explains what phrases auctioneers are saying when waiting for someone to place a bid.
$25 a month, $30 a day, I get 35, $35 a day, I get 35 a month, $40 a day, I get 35 a month. I'll give you a couple examples. $1 bidder down, $1 bidder down, $2 bidder down, $2 bidder down, $3 bidder down, $4 bidder down, $5 bidder down, $1 bidder down, $1 now, $1 down, $2 down, $2 down, $3 down, $3 down, $4 down, $4 down, $5.
This person put a camera inside of a car tire to see what it looks like when driving.
This. Are you kidding me?
There are parts in the world where minefields cover the land. The wars might be over, but the landmines still remain. To help detonate these mines, this person designed this object that can freely move around using the wind.
By the rules of an anti-personnel landmine,
it's heavy enough to detonate the explosive. With each detonation, the Minecraphone loses just 1 or 2 legs. Therefore, it could potentially destroy 3 to 4 landmines in one journey.
This person was walking around when they discovered this strange type of slime mold on the ground. This cat does not like wearing this life vest.
Hey, Spencer. Spencer.
Go for it.
Aww.
You got
Spency.
it. You figured it out.
Spency.
Scientists discovered this strange underwater sponge forest in the Pacific Ocean. A few days ago, there was a volcanic eruption in the Philippines that created a lightning storm. This is called volcanic lightning, and it occurs when an eruption creates static electricity.
Yeah!
Here's a bird that knows a few tricks.
He'll raise his foot and give it to me. Thank you. Good boy. He also gives kisses. Give me a kiss. He also dances. He can make like different sounds like peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Where's the dinosaur? Yay! Yay, dinosaur! You're tired? You don't want to do it anymore?
These people helped rescue a sea turtle that got trapped between some rocks. Another sea turtle was patiently waiting right next to it.
What I'm about to do. Come on, get those elbows out. Let's make this happen. Let's go. It's gotta hurt. New year, new you. 2020 is yours, man. Let's make it happen.
Got me some water.
This squirrel really wants to play with this Rubik's Cube.
Oh, look at him. He wants that thing. He wants to take that to his house.
Squirrel Cubit.
There's a marketplace set up on an active train line, so these people have to move their stuff every time a train comes through. This cow was rescued from being slaughtered for meat and got to experience the outside world for the very first time. This guy put on a mask that makes it look like he isn't wearing his mask properly.
Hello? Sorry? My mask, it's up.
You have to put it over your nose.
Sir, it's over my nose.
Oh, wow, that is too cool.
You like that? Yeah, this is how we roll.
A hearing was taking place during a virtual court session, and a lawyer forgot to turn off the cat filter.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings to take
we're
a
trying
look.
to, can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
Here's a time lapse of grapes turning into raisins. This is what it looks like when an osprey goes fishing. This is called a primordial pouch. All cats have them as it helps protect their bodies when they get in fights. For some reason, this cat just has a very, very large pouch. Here's a very unique looking dog. This pipe had a little surprise inside. These people were lucky enough to get an amazing view of this volcano erupting. The home security system detected an intruder and went to investigate. This guy was tired of these children ringing his doorbell and running away, so he wanted to give them a surprise.
Come here! Come here!
Here's a time lapse of fingernails growing. This is how fast a professional drone can move. This dog can help out this disabled person with anything from picking things up off the ground to shopping. This guy was afraid to jump in the pool, but got some encouragement to help him out. Have you ever seen a giant rideable paper boat?
Where'd you from up here?
These are evaporation pools to farm for salt. The salty water that is mined is placed into these pools. The water evaporates and all that is left behind is salt. These scientists took a 3,000-year-old mummy to a hospital to scan his throat. They wanted to scan his throat because they wanted to learn what this mummy sounded like. For the first time in over 3,000 years, scientists were able to create this one sound of what this person probably sounded like. That is what a 3,000-year-old mummy sounds like.
Dobby, blue, blue.
This driver ran into a giant rock and didn't even really seem to notice. This is called a life straw, and the purpose is that it allows you to drink clean, filtered water from dirty places. To see if it actually works, this person took some water from a pond and put it under a microscope. Under the microscope, you can see many things living in this pond water. He then took some pond water using the life straw to see if the microorganisms were filtered out. Here's a good visual of how much $1 billion is.
So let's say 1 grain of rice is equivalent to 100K, and 10 grains of rice would be then 1 million. Well, how much is 1 billion? So my Saturday night consisted of counting 10,000 grains of rice, one by one. That is $1 billion, where each grain of rice is worth 100K. I just bought you like a Lamborghini right here, and I didn't even notice it was gone.
This is a blue button jellyfish. This person can make a paper origami swan using only his mouth. This beluga whale was very happy and fascinated to meet this penguin.
Piece number 2000. Took a long time, many hours, but thank you, thank you.
Here's a cat that's finally had enough. As an April Fool's prank, This dad told his kids that they open the schools back up and that they need a way for the school bus.
Hey girls, can you tell me what day it is?
Back to school.
Can you tell me the date?
I couldn't. No. April 4th. I hate you! Oh my god! Yes! It's April Fool's Day! I literally hate you!
This guy was so desperate to sneak out during lockdown that he dressed up as a bush.
Reached new extremes of how to sneak out.
Here's an easy animation showing how something like a satellite or the moon orbits Earth. At just the right trajectory and velocity, it's possible to make an object fall basically forever. Here's a cool device you can attach to your truck to basically turn it into a snowmobile. A photographer wanted to see what pills look like when they dissolve in our stomach.
Dude, what? How? How? Are there this many of you right now? You guys are unreal.
You alright, mate? You can't park there, sir.
This guy was trying to get the snow off the roof, and it worked a little too well. This bat is 33 years old and is too old to fly anymore, but with some help he can still do it. This person set up a synthesizer that allows us to listen in on the electrical signals that mushrooms create. This newborn baby looks completely exhausted.
Are you ready for the grand finale, Hazel? You have to wash your booty.
Cozy.
The back end. It's time to wash the bottle.
The Russian military made a giant hovercraft that is capable of amphibious landings. This guy can pull off some amazing tricks with just a mechanical pencil and a blueberry. Here's a cool time-lapse of a glacier in Argentina. If you take a piece of tape and put it on your face and then look at it under a microscope, you'll see something pretty interesting. These are face mites, and they are living on your face right now. They spend their lives living in the pores of your skin. Try not to freak out, as there's basically nothing you can do to get rid of them.
Let's go.
And have a happy and safe journey home.
And for our guests who parked in our Chippendale parking lot, make sure you use the crosswalk. Crosswalk is your one and only access into the Chippendale parking bubble.
This person's car broke down on a busy, dangerous highway, so this guy stopped to help out.
Come on, come on, come on. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Let's go! Oh, to the right, to the right. Let's go, crank it left, crank it left. There it is, crank it left, crank it left. Go ahead. You good? You good?
Yeah. This person went on a plane and refused to wear a mask, so everyone had to get off.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize for the inconvenience. We're going to have to deplane the entire aircraft and then reboard the aircraft.
Let her get off. She get off. Let her get off.
Please take your belongings. We're going to have to deplane the entire...
Pew!
This person took a pregnancy testing device and then reprogrammed it to show different memes. This gopher found a curious dog watching it. This person isn't very good at playing baseball, so he created a bat that can do the work for him.
I made this whole mechanism floating inside the bat, so as those springs compress, the whole mechanism can come out.
This rock has been censored. This is Congo tourmaline, which is a gemstone that has been cut in a special way that makes it look pixelated.
Hey, can I get one? Thank you. Hey, can I get one? Thank you.
This is what happens when you shake a soda can and open it deep below on the floor of the ocean.
A cola carbonated beverage here at 2.5 atmospheres, somewhere deep below the sea. This you should never try at home, shaking up your Coke, because you know what's bound to happen when you take your Coke and you open it up and it sprays all over the room. Didn't happen. Look at that. That's physics in motion right there, Archimedes' principle or Boyle's law or something like that. Yeah.
13. ¿Qué pasó? No bajó, pero yo creo que no subió mucho.
Is it good?
I'm going to. Si quieres
Ya.
This newborn calf needs medical attention from this rancher. The instinct from the mother wants to attack and stop the man. The horse was trained to keep the mother back while the calf is being taken care of. This guy went to a jewelry store and told them he wanted a better look at a gold ring under natural light, so they let him take the ring outside for a better look. He then took the opportunity to just walk away with it. This family ordered food to be delivered to their home. When they looked at the security footage, they saw that the delivery person was drinking from their milkshake. This person was born without a collarbone.
Hey, Slick! Are you okay?
This guy's an expert with using a bow staff.
Well, hello there. How are you today?
Gorge. Well, I'm doing really great, pal. And yourself?
I'm doing awesome now.
Hey, well, can I have one steak quesadilla with extra creamy jalapeno sauce?
I can't say no.
This person helped reunite this baby monkey with the mama monkey.
Vereyim de yiyeyim.
These people own a small business and got excited when a customer bought something. This is what life is like every morning as a goat farmer. This bear was trying to get her cubs to cross the road, but they weren't cooperating. Some schools are starting to use desks that help make sitting and learning a little more bearable. This is the jerboa, which is a rodent found throughout Arabia and northern Africa. Their long back legs allow them to accelerate to about 15 miles per hour. That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.